Well, Terry and everyone else, don't you love to see the evolution of certain sports? I mean, like back in the day, you would see women in swimming, gymnastics, and even competing in track events. But now there's a growing number of women not just playing, but seriously competing in hockey.
That's right. My daughters, of course, both played. In fact, Jacqueline played on the boys' team her freshman year in high school. And of course, although she went the golf route in college, I know that more and more young women are taking their sport to the next level.
So today, we're introducing you to the women's hockey team at Grand Valley State University. Take a look. We're at Hockeytown West, the Georgetown Ice Center, where Grand Valley's women's hockey team practices and plays. Let's head inside. We are catching up with Coach Gregorio right here at the rink where the women play. And Coach, you actually helped found the team back in 2007?
That is correct. We started this program as a kind of a founder or a feeder program below the guys team. It was something that the coach from the guys team approached me about, wanted to put together a girls program here at Grand Valley and turn it into something, something special.
Yeah, it's been 6 years and you're a club sport. How is a club sport different from a varsity sport?
One of the biggest things is we are not allowed to give athletic scholarships for any of our players. Most of our players are coming here that unfortunately didn't get a chance to go to a varsity program, NCAA varsity program, but still want to play a highly competitive hockey.
Yeah, and they're good players.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What schools do you compete against?
In this area, you play Michigan, Michigan State, Central, Northern Michigan, Ohio State, so very local, just like the regular CCHA.
Yes, and you're in the midst of your season right now and not doing too bad either.
Oh, we've got a great record, 11-6, and pushing the end of the season here for a national championship berth.
Yeah, that would be very, very cool. So, you are a hockey player.
Yep.
You love the sport.
Definitely.
I have to ask, how is it different coaching women as opposed to men?
Big difference. Biggest difference is really just the psychology of a female athlete, really. But as far as the game itself, the game is the same, coaching guys and girls. But when it comes down to the way you're able to talk to them and the way you're able to put different words
and motivate them.
Yeah, exactly. Motivation. That's where I think the biggest difference lies.
Yeah. And right now we're going to meet one of the players. So Michelle, you are from Byron Center. How long have you been playing hockey?
Started skating when I was 7 or 8 and joined my first team when I was 10, and I loved it.
Yeah. Why did you want to play hockey?
Actually, it just started as my brother was doing it, and I was like, hey, I want to be like him. And I did it for a year, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I just couldn't stop.
I'm really curious. When you tell people that you are on a collegiate hockey team, what's the impression?
Most people are pretty shocked. Women's hockey is not the most common sport to play, so usually it's kind of a bit of shock. A lot of people don't even know we exist, so it's cool to get the word out to people, let them know.
Well, different from the guys, you cannot hit when you're playing your games.
Yeah.
And how difficult is that? Or are there some advantages to it?
It's difficult. It definitely is. I mean, it's a big part of hockey. It's it's what people see on highlight reels a lot. But it does make the game better for women. It makes it so all sizes of girls can play, and there's not just that one big person that the enforcer like in guys hockey. You have to be quick and you have to be good to play women's hockey, and I think that is an advantage of it.
You're a junior at Grand Valley, and you compete. You go all around. What is it that you really love about being a part of this team?
I think it's the way that we all connect on long bus trips, in hotel rooms, during games. You feel like one big family, and I think that that's really cool and that's unique to women's hockey.
That is so cool. We are here at the Georgetown Ice Center talking about Grand Valley's women's hockey team.
Oh, that was great. Cool. Michelle used to play hockey with my daughter Jacqueline when they played for the Griffins girls travel team.
Small world.
Small world when it comes to women's hockey, but it's a fantastic sport. And you were talking about the fact that it's no check in women's hockey, even at the Olympic level, no check. A lot of people, a lot of men who play and watch hockey say that makes the women's game almost more technical with more finesse. in many ways more fun to watch.
More mental, because you can't
Absolutely.
be physical about
That's
it.
right.
I have to admit, I didn't know that GVSU had a women's hockey team. So exciting. Now everyone knows and can go out to the games. And Grand Valley's women's hockey team plays mostly on Friday and Saturdays at the Georgetown Ice Center. If you're thinking about checking out a game, you should know that this Saturday, the 26th, is a really big night for the school.
That's right, starting at 5:30, alumni of the men's hockey team will come out to compete. Then at 7 that same night, the GVSU men's hockey team plays Michigan State University. And then at 9, the women's hockey team plays Robert Morris University, the team that's currently ranked #1 in the league.
Right, so you can go out and really support a lot of local hockey. In March, the top 8 teams in the Women's League do head to Washington, D.C., and right now the Lady Lakers are sitting in that 8th position, so they need to either maintain or step up their game in order to go and compete at the national level.
So fantastic. Yeah, congratulations.
Yes,
Great job.
very West.
Yeah, wonderful.
We'll be right back.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.